All right, for the second part of this video, I have drawn, what I have here is the rest of it drawn. So my idea here is to maximize, this looks a little bit like scratchy thingy, but I was doing it for the video and I didn't think about it too much. I knew what I was gonna do, but it was just like spur of the moment kind of drawing. So the idea here, the, uh, the idea here is to maximize the space, but also minimize the chances of cross pollination. So in any greenhouses you have, if you have more than one variety of plants in there, you increase the chances of cross pollination unless you introduce some sort of barrier. Now the barrier I'm gonna use is gonna be natural. I might use some like a plastic curtain, but I'm not sure. But I'm gonna try to use as much of like other variety, not varieties, other species. So tomatoes will be here because tomatoes are bushy. I'm gonna need something as equally bushy to block the pollens from like navigating too far and then getting into the other set of tomatoes that I have there. All right, so tomatoes are gonna be opposite side, and of course, if I have green beans, now green beans, they pollinate. I need something that runs as like a vineyard to block the tomatoes. So that's probably gonna be something like cucumbers. I might run cucumbers here as a buffer to to stop the cross pollination. And right after that, I'm gonna use something as equally as bushy as like it's gonna be green beans. Well, not green beans. What am I talking about? It's gonna be my watermelons. Now that the problem is, the more of the same variety I have, the less the opportunity or the position to separate them becomes. So that's why laying out my grains or my seeds is gonna help me determine how I need to position them in order to maximize the distance between each of them. And that will also require letting go of the idea of having more than two of the same. So the green the jalapenos or anything in the capsicum family is good to go. My red peppers, my habaneros, they don't grow that tall, right? So I can have them on the floor right underneath the tomatoes. That's why I have this here. It's gonna be the layers of peppers that I have. Basically, I'm gonna see how they grow, how tall they grow, and then see how many of them I can grow in elevation up to that 80 inches, which is like 6 feet and 8 inches. So I have no problem with the peppers. It's basically the tomatoes that's gonna be problematic. Cucumber is gonna be one. So I'm gonna start with the things that are one and put them in the middle, and then see layout and do my layout. See how that's gonna end up working out. And the rest of my medium, they come in tomorrow probably. For now, I simply have my dad's medium. That's the grow sorrel. I have 3 bags. The other bag is here. Sorry, the other bag is here. Boop, 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 boop. And what I have coming next tomorrow is I have the cocoa quarry, which is the coconut husk. I also have the nutrients coming. So I'm gonna run the experiment. One with the growing soil only. One with the growing soil. I shouldn't put the growing soil with the coconut quarry because it doesn't make that much sense. I'll explain. And then the one without the soil, but with the coconut quarry. Because the reason I'm saying I'm not gonna mix them is because the the coconut coir or the coconut husk is simply a medium that doesn't care what its main purpose is to hold moisture and nutrients. The growing soil actually has nutrients in it somewhat. It's composted material or whatever it is that's in there, and it has nutrients. So if I mix something that doesn't have nutrient with something that has nutrients, what I'm gonna have is something that has nutrients, but I've added more spaces between it. So if I needed to run like an experiment for aeration, which is what you get a lot with the coconut coir or what we refer to as the coconut husk, that's that would be an experiment. How much the aeration affects the plant growth, but I'm not looking for that. I'm looking simply for growth, and I know for a fact that if I grow my stuff in the coconut coir, there's way more aeration in it than in the ground. But I want to know how much of a difference does it make in the fruiting size between the two. How much of a difference there is between the two. That's what I'm looking for. Or if it's even worth it. Now I know it's worth it to do in both. If I were to do it on a large scale, which one would be more beneficial to me? I have a hint because of the cost of the coconut husk. It's more financially beneficial, but I just want to see if the quality will be different, if the fruiting sizes will be different, if the quantity will be different. I'm not sure if I contradicted myself before, but I have the feeling that I will get more. That's my hypothesis. I will get more faster growth on the what do you call it, on the coconut husk. However, I may get better quality or better taste on the soil, this specific soil, maybe not all soils, but on the specific soil, because I'll be adding the nutrients, plus this had basically other nutrients that it came with. That soil might be rich in something that might be different than that. So that's what I'm hoping for. I can come to a very clear conclusion, and when I taste it, there'll be a difference. Now, will this affect what I pick on a large scale? Definitely not. I'll be very honest. I am not looking to get to somewhere where like I can buy this on a mass scale, because it's not viable. That's just not gonna be it. But for a backyard, yeah, that could be the difference if I'm trying to get something slightly sweeter or yada yada. But we'll get to see about that in the next video. Once all my things come, I will start planting them. Right now I have the seeds. I just don't want to start with the seeds yet because yeah, I don't think I really want to start with the seeds. I don't want to start with the seeds. I want them all to come. I want all my stuff to be here while I have the time to just plan it and then execute it. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay. Until the next video, we'll see you. Bye bye.